Yo, what's up, guys? I usually do not, use my voice in these type of tutorials, but this is going to be a pretty big tutorial for some of you. I'm definitely really needing to use my voice to actually explain some of this to you. So, first of all, in this video, I'll be giving you this command code. The command code is going to be the Q. So, like, you don't really have to do anything, but if you want to, you want to like learn how to actually use blockers. Go ahead and just watch the video. But if you just want to go ahead and just take the command, go ahead and do that. It really doesn't matter to me. But anyways, if to find the command code, I'll be putting it in my Discord. Um, if I can get around, I don't know, 150 to 200 members, I'll consider actually releasing it on YouTube for you people who do not have Discord. But if you're using Podgos, I think you have Discord. But anyways, so first of all, this first part right here, so what this stuff is going to do right here is just going to set the variables, the stuff that the variables that keep track of people in queue. So this basically is just going to make sure that nobody is set to be in the queue. And this also making sure that the placement is all right and it's all like nobody's in the queue, and so it doesn't show random people in the queue. So now for me, so I have join and leave. So the thing is, the best way for me to do this is by role. So if you join the queue, you do not have, you're in the queue role. Like I literally have it. It's just called in queue role. Then if you do not have it, you'll be able to join the queue. If you do not, you'll be able to. It will say you are already in the queue. So let's say you want to leave, it will remove the role. You are in queue, and then it will just, depending on your placement, it will leave that position. So now let's get over here. So over here, so basically, if you're the first person in queue, it's gonna run the variable for the QAMT. The QAMT is basically the placement variable, so it knows how many people are in queue. And then so I'm pretty sure this is the user's variable. I actually cannot see that right now, but yeah, this is the user's variable. So what this is gonna do is whenever he enters that and he's the first person in the queue, it's gonna show his username whenever it updates. Okay, so this pretty much goes on for all these over here too. It's just that it's different placements. Like if you're third in queue, it's gonna show there. All right, for this embedded reply, so it's basically gonna go ahead and refresh this message over here. It's gonna refresh the message, and so you'll be able to pop up in queue. And then now for the placement, so this set variable right here is just gonna show the placement. It's gonna be like a variable or data just to keep track of what placement that specific player is in. So now let's get to the leave side. So pretty much the same thing, except this time it's going to remove the person from the variable position. So now if you remove the person, this is going to set the placement of him to 0 because he's not in the queue. And then the embedded reply is just going to refresh the message. And then it's going to subtract from the QAMT, which again is pretty much the position. So yeah, that's pretty much all it is. To create this queue, you would have to have a decent amount of knowledge, but there's some things this queue cannot do yet, which I am planning to do more tutorials. This is just a queue I made in about 15-20 minutes. So yeah, as you can see, it does not have the option to do testers yet. So I did not have the time to like finish this video before the deadline. So I actually have not added testers yet. I'm gonna do a different tutorial. It's probably gonna be a short form video, just cause it's really easy to do. What also it cannot do yet is /pull. You have to create a different command and you have to link the variables. So I'll do 2 tutorials on those. And again, if you're bothered to even stay here at this point, I hope you learned something. But again, that's really all I gotta say. If you have trouble configuring this, you are probably gonna have to change the roles, the role blocks, because it's not gonna actually show as the same roles as what I have in my server. So you have to change the role for that, and you might have to change the role. You might have to change the channel for. Actually, I don't think you have to change the channel for the first button message. But if you do have any issues, go to my Discord and just just open a ticket and I'll help you. This weekend I should be free. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this was easy and it was just a really simple. And I hope you enjoyed the Q command I gave you. You can configure it any way you want to do it. Doesn't really matter to me. So yeah, just join my Discord, like the video, and subscribe.